Dear Hongrang Episode 10 and 11 Review. Let's go. Lee Jae-wook's Hongrang faces revenge. Jo Bo-ah's Jae-yi hunts truth in this Joseon finale. Snowman's secrets unravel. Family ties break. Episode 11's end shocks. Ready for tears? Episode 10 of Dear Hongrang is intense. A flashback shows the Grand Prince tattooing fake Hongrang. Creepy stuff? Now Jae-wook tortures Hongrang, knowing he's not his son because of those tattoos. He's working with the evil painter. Shocking? The youths say Hongrang and In-ho were their slaves caught escaping, then bought by a lady. Yeonwi calls. It lies, but Jae-wook doesn't care. He's not the real Hongrang's dad. Yuksun is. Yeonwi's locked up for using a fake to run the Min Guild. Harsh? Jae-wook holds Hongrang hostage to get favors from the Grand Prince, who wants him alive. Big clue? The cook tells Jae-yi Mujin snitched on Hongrang. Jae-yi's scared, but hopes he's her brother. She yells at Mujin for the kiss guilt trip, but he demands marriage to save her. Gross? Mujin begs Jae-wook for a wedding, but Jae-wook checks if Jae-yi's okay. Surprising? Mujin's threats flop. Awkward. That night, the Grand Prince's EU. Men trick Jae-wook and grab Hongrang. Jae-yi and assassins follow to the palace. The prince loves Hongrang's tattoo. He's the evil painter. Cottonham's stuck without a plan. Mujin, mad, threatens Jae-wook's aid, a prince's ally, and meets the prince promising better work. We learn 6 tattooed kids, including Hongrang, are sick for a ritual. Dark? Mujin spots Jae-yi spying, lies that Hongrang's using her, and gets possessive. Yuck? Jae-wook's also pissed at Mujin's sneaky move. Hongrang escapes. His cell finds trapped kids and sees a ritual hall with 6 talisman paintings like his tattoos. Spooky? Workers bring weird stuff. Copper, baby animals, virgin hair. Assassins are confused. Shaman Guigokcha says it's a god-making ritual, melting 6 human talismans in bronze. Hongrang's one. He tries to stab the prince, but a bell makes him collapse. Tattooed kids were trained to hurt at bells. Guigokcha calls Hongrang a lost cause, a sacrifice for revenge against the Mins who killed her family. Jae-yi has a plan, convincing Yeonwi to save Hongrang by lying he's her brother, showing the real Hongrang's sachet. Smart? Yuksun sneaks Jae-yi into the palace as a worker. She gives Hongrang a blade and Yeonwi's deed info. The ritual starts, Sims watching. Hongrang breaks free, fights guards. The prince says don't kill him, but Mujin attacks anyway. Jerk? Assassins save the day, pushing back the prince's men. The prince flees. Hongrang kills the snowman. In-ho frees the talisman kids, but Mujin stabs him. Brutal? Jae-yi waits at Cottonham's hideout, ashamed of Jae-wook. Hongrang hugs her. Sweet? Cottonham sees Jae-yi's real, tells Hongrang to leave after the deed. He asks about the real Hongrang. She knows the truth. At the end, the Sims find a skeleton in a well. It's the real Hongrang. Jae-yi sobs, saying sorry for taking so long. Heartbreaking? Episode 11 of Dear Hongrang, the finale, is an emotional roller coaster that'll leave you speechless. The real Hongrang skeleton is laid out in the Sim household, and the cook, Yulban's brave mom, breaks the silence with the tragic truth about his death. A haunting flashback takes us to Jae-yi's mother's memorial. Young Hongrang spots his mom, Yeonwi, and the shady shaman Guigokcha crafting a deadly talisman to harm Jae-yi. Desperate to stop them, he climbs high to grab it, slips, and crashes, hitting his head on a stone, devastating fall. The cook finds him, panicking that the family will blame her. She hides him to protect herself but feels guilty and rushes for help. When she returns, he's vanished. Where did he go? Another flashback reveals Guigokcha found him and ordered her man to dispose of the boy. Pure evil? Yeonwi refuses to accept her son's death, calling it a cruel trick, and scatters the bones in a fit of denial. So heartless? Jae-yi, furious and heartbroken, confronts Yeonwi, accusing her obsession with vengeance of killing Hongrang. Such a raw moment? Jae-yi, grieving deeply, secretly builds a quiet grave for her brother, and fake Hongrang sits by her side, offering comfort in their shared pain. So tender and bittersweet? That night, as they rest together, she notices angry red rashes creeping across his neck. Alarming? By morning, his vision's blurry, his breathing's rough, and he's clearly suffering. Terrifying signs? Mujin drops a chilling truth. All the Grand Prince's tattooed victims are dying, poisoned by toxic ink from Jae-wook's cruel kidnapping plots. Absolutely horrifying? Jae-yi scrambles to find a cure, her heart racing, but every path leads to despair, no hope in sight. The Grand Prince, unmasked as the evil painter, is a monster who uses children as living canvases to capture life in his sick art. 6 kids, including Hongrang, are his human talismans, meant to be sacrificed in a ritual to become a god. Utterly chilling? His violent left-hand brushstrokes laced with poisons like alum and arsenic destroy their lungs, trigger seizures, stiffen limbs, and steal their sight. A nightmare come true. He's delusional, claiming his art will lead the world to paradise, giving these kids purpose. What a warped savior complex. He commands Mu-jin to slaughter the assassins and drag Hongrang back to complete the ritual. Pure madness. Jae-wook, paranoid the prince will pin everything on him, storms the assassin's hideout hunting Hongrang. His men cut down Gyu-ha, and Jae-wook stabs Kot-nim, only to discover she's the mastermind behind it all. Mind-blowing twist? He lies, saying he ordered her death years ago and kills his own aide for spying. Cold-blooded? Later, the assassins strike back at Jae-wook's home. Kot-nim, betrayed and furious, points a gun at him. He frantically swears she's his only love, that all his schemes were to avenge her death. But she sees through his lies and pulls the trigger. Justice served. Hongrang, fueled by vengeance while he's still strong, sneaks into the Min Guild and steals the partition deed and secret slush fund ledgers hidden behind Grandfather Min's painting. Sneaky move? Jae-yi, bold as ever, hands the ledgers to officials, exposing the Min Guild's corruption and fraud. Take that? Yeon-wee, lost in her delusions, believes it's her son's grand plan to seize power. But Hongrang shatters her world, revealing he's Kot-nim's son, not hers, and spares her life to let her drown in regret. Savage and poetic? 2 years later, Yeon-wee's a broken woman, trapped in memories, clinging to hope Hongrang will return, with Gui-gok-ja watching over her, a tragic shadow of her former self. Mu-jin rebels against the prince, plotting to kill Hongrang himself. He lures him with captured homeless sleuths, but the prince mocks his plan. Hongrang would only risk everything for Jae-yi, who's now the prince's hostage. Shocking trap? Mu-jin, showing a flicker of heart, frees Jae-yi, but the prince's men strike him down. Jae-yi stays, calling him brother for giving his twisted love. He apologizes for wanting too much. His aide lies, saying he'll survive, urging her to find Hongrang. Mu-jin dies, content knowing Jae-yi cared. Such a moving farewell. Mu-jin's aide rallies loyal. Guards and Hongrang storms the prince's palace. They free the sleuths who rescue the kidnapped kids. Heroic. Hongrang finds In-ho, weakened from Mu-jin's torture, and holds him as he dies. Absolutely gut-wrenching. He finds Jae-yi, kisses her passionately, and begs her to lead the kids to safety. Alone, he limps to the prince's chamber, fueled by rage. He slices off the prince's hands, ending his art, and slays him and his guards in a bloody showdown, despite his own wounds, epic and tragic. Barely standing, Hongrang reaches Jae-yi, blood dripping, vision fading to black. She runs to him sobbing, promising they'll be together forever, even across worlds. He whispers she gave his life meaning, then slips away in her arms. Tears won't stop. 2 years later, Jae-yi leads the Sim household with strength, running an orphanage with the sleuths. One spring night, she sits on the roof, dreaming Hongrang calls her name, a breathtaking, bittersweet end. This finale wrecked me. Oh my gosh. Dear Hongrang episodes 10 and 11 are a Joseon masterpiece that shattered my heart. Lee Jae-wook's Hongrang and Jo Bo-ah's Jae-yi fought through skeleton secrets, toxic tattoos, and betrayals that hit like a storm. That episode 10 skeleton reveal, chilling, and episode 11's finale, I'm still crying over Hongrang's last words and Jae-yi's rooftop dream. So beautiful, yet so painful. Was Mu-jin's redemption enough? Will Jae-yi ever find peace after losing Hongrang? What's the real Hongrang's untold story? With that talisman? And that evil painter's ritual, creepiest K-drama villain ever? Drop all your wildest theories, fave moments, or just your tears in the comments. I'm obsessed and need to talk about this. Catch you in the chat.